peanut butter jelly. Oh baby, time to fill up this rig. The skeletal face is inbound.
Broken finger, straight classics.
What's good? Welcome back. Do I look leaner? The skeletal face is inbound. We're 4 weeks out from the debut show, Classic Physique. We're doing PCA first timers, if you don't know. Now you do. I'm buzzing because basically I've got loads of carbs going in and I'm going to take you along the journey with me. It's been a while since I've filmed. The video that I've just put out was from a month or two ago, hence why the different look again. As always, it's like a reoccurring theme here. Anyway, just got done doing fasted cardio, so I'm gonna get back home, shower, and then just crack on with the day with the food, all the different meals to take you through, and then we're coming back here later to train. Guys, make sure you subscribe, drop us a like and comment. Basically, I've got a lot of changes happening soon in terms of like my lifestyle, and I'm gonna have a lot more free time, so the content is gonna be pumping again. But yeah, I've been feeling dead recently, just due to the fact, obviously, expenditure's high. Steps, cardio, training, low calories. Basically, carbs have been like 200 to 250 grams a day, which is absolutely nothing for me. So what's about to go in is gonna skyrocket me, hopefully, but we'll get some posing clips. Stick around to the end of the video to make sure that you see that as well. But yeah, let's get on with it. Alright, so whilst the breakfast is cooking, I'm just going to get my morning sups in. I'm not going to talk through all of them because, as you can see, there's loads. But a couple of things that I will mention. Multivitamin by Ghost, very good. Quality omega-3, make sure you're always getting that in. And then on a day like today, because my food is very, very high, just to help with like blood glucose management, I'm utilising berberine from Supplement Needs. This is just going to help manage like blood glucose and make sure we're shuttling all the food to the right areas of the body. And also you can chuck in like a probiotic. My gut health is pretty good, I always stay on top of it, but this is just going to help again with like digestion, making sure that everything's flowing properly, because I don't really want any issues, especially when we're trying to keep the waist slim. But yeah, we'll get these in. So by now I've already had a litre and about 2 litres of water, so I'll top this up and have this with my meal one as well. Especially again when carbs are high, it's good to keep the fluid intake up as well. Make sure again we're shuttling the carbs around the body correctly. I'll usually have HydroFlow this time in the morning, but unfortunately we've run out, but we're probably going to pick some up later today. But again, good for electrolyte balance, keeping you hydrated and all that. I'm not very good when it comes to taking pills. If my mum's watching this, she'll laugh, because when she was a kid I couldn't even take one paracetamol without gagging and throwing up. I'm mastering the art. I can take about 5 at once now, so. A little tip as well, helps to like open up your gullet and all that. It's when you take like a load of pills, if you turn your head to the side slightly, it opens up your throat and it goes down a lot easier. Weird how I know that, but For the majority of my health supplements that I take, I do use Supplement Needs, and then I vary with a few other companies as well, but Supplement Needs, can't go wrong with their dosages and the stuff that they put in them. Again, we won't go too deep into it, that's for another day. Making the right messes. So meal one's going down, as you've seen the cooking process. Egg, bacon medallions, veg. Got a bit of kimchi in there as well for digestion, helping like the gut health, all that. And then some veg. 2 blueberry bagels, absolutely unreal. I used to rinse bagels in the off season, I've been missing them, so I'm glad that I can have them today. With less sugar jam on top. The reason I'm using the less sugar one, again, I don't want to keep my sugar intake too high. I want to try and get my carb sources as clean as possible. Also, I want to be able to have more of actual, like more satiating carbs. And then also, what you wouldn't have seen because I didn't film it, I've got some strawberries and blueberries, 50 grams of each, not a lot, but I do try to have fruit and veg, or at least one of each, either a fruit or a veg with each meal. But yeah, I'm going to let it chill now, watch some YouTube, eat that, and then we'll catch up with you in a bit. Alright guys, we're back in the kitchen. So, pre-workout meal now going in. I quite often have this, to be honest. I'll show you what it is. I'm just having more of it today. So I've got a mixture. There's a banana mashed up in the bottom of this, basically. Oats, and then cream of rice from Trained by JP, because that's the goated one. I'm not going to tell you all the amounts because obviously it's all up to you guys what you have, but I'm just making it for myself today. And then basically low salt, pink salt, pretty much in every meal. Even if it's a sweet meal, you don't really taste it, to be honest with you. Also, then what I do is chuck some baking powder into it. Probably about 5 grams, roughly. And then a bit of almond milk, no sugars. Don't go crazy with the almond milk because it makes it a bit like stodgy, I find anyway, personally. I'll just track that. And then the rest, I top out with water, so fairly decent amount. And then stir it all together. Yeah, it looks really watery right now, but what we're going to do is chuck it into the microwave for about 3 minutes, and then hopefully it should turn out like a bit cakey. Basically, I've got 1 whole banana, half of it is in here, half of it I'm going to put on top. One thing I forgot as well is sticking some whey in there. Yeah, mix that in using the naughty boy way. I'm going to do half in the mix, and then I'm going to make a whey paste with the other half to put on top. So again, just mix that in. Add some flavour to it, thickens up the texture a little bit as well, and then we'll whack it in the microwave for 3 minutes. Alright, so out of the microwave, it's now like a nice cakey texture. I made the whey paste off cam, I'm just going to whack that on top, mainly just for like some nice flavour. It's not going to look amazing, I'll get the rest of that out in a minute, but just for the sake of the video. I've also then got some mixed spices. Sometimes I use cinnamon. I'm going to just put some out on top as well for some extra flavour, not too much, and then we're good to go. And then the other half of the banana, like I said, just on top. I'm not making it look too pretty, I don't really care. Looks good to me. I'm also having 4 crumpets. I absolutely love crumpets, I haven't had them in so long, so again, the fact the food's high, I'm just going to add them in. It's nothing too crazy. Like, I try to stick to basically all the foods that I'm already having, and primarily whole foods. But these are like bread based anyway, which is what I do have other stuff, you know, bagels, sourdough, all that sort of thing in my normal day to day. So it's not too big of a change, so we're all good. But I'm going to also stick some jam on that, and then some peanut butter as well for some fats. bit on each. So that's the pre-workout meal for Kings. We've got leg day as well, so we're going to make sure we send it. Look at that. Unreal. I do eat my oats and cream of rice with a baby spoon because I'm a baby. No, I don't know, it's just a habit I got into while I was dieting and I've been enjoying it. It sort of makes the food last longer. Not that I need that today, but stuck to it. I like it. It's something satisfying about it. I'm just going to eat one of these crumpets quick because it's been so long. Peanut butter jelly. That is unreal. Oh baby. Alright, I'm about to go hit the gym. I've got legs. I'm not going to take you through it, purely because that's not what this video is about, but I will get some clips to stick together like a little montage, otherwise this video is going to be so long. Whilst we're on the food topic, training, we're going to go in with a pre. Again, supplement needs, pre-pump. Best pump I've ever had since using this. Creatine from Naughty Boy, can't even get my words out. And then the GOAT defib. Love this. Like if you need like a bit of stim, gets you through. Also their taste is like on down to the T all the time. No matter what flavour I have, it literally tastes spot on. 2 scoops of defib for me. I need it at this point in prep, it really gets me through. Obviously I've got all this food going in as well, but I don't really think it's going to do much for me today. It will do over the next couple of days, probably tomorrow, Monday especially, because it takes at least like 48 hours roughly for glycogen to really uptake in the body and make the most of it. So by Monday we should be flying. I'll probably get some post-workout posing clips on Monday as well, if I can. And then for intra, supplement needs again, EAA Plus. Today I'm using the 90s pick and mix flavour. Been using the fruit splash one as well. Other go-to is peach iced tea, but we like to rotate them out, just, you know, otherwise you get bored of it. This one tastes decent. 2 scoops of that, and then yeah, we will see you at the gym. back from the gym, post-workout time. First things first, quick carbs, Cocoa Pops, and then we're about to make something magic. I'll show you that in a sec, but I'm going to get this in first, and then we'll bring you on to the next bit. Alright, so what I was talking about, just prepping some chicken. We've got these gluten-free pizza bases, so we're going to make a homemade pizza now. Absolutely unreal, can't wait for this. Bit of tomato puree, chicken, some veg on top. I'll show you the finished product, but I'm just cooking the chicken. I'm going to whack it in the oven. Once it's ready, I'll show you, and then we're going to dig into that. So up next is the post-workout dessert, Ninja Creamy. This is Naughty Boy mint chocolate Oreo flavour. A little bit of sugar-free caramel coffee syrup added in as well. And then it's just no sugar, Alpro, almond milk and water basically. I've got 2 of these because I have one before bed as well. Just satisfies me. But they're both the same. But make it in like a Ninja blender. Just double the amount obviously, and then I just pour it into 2 of these and then freeze them and we're good to go. So whatever I put in, like the whey, obviously, like if it's 30 grams it's split between the 2 tubs, if that makes sense. It's more just for like taste, treat and yeah, enjoyment. And a little bit of protein before bed normally, but I'm having it today for post-workout treat as well, because why not? You know what I mean? Enjoy it. Gonna eat that now, and then we'll catch you in the next one. Okay, so I've just come out for some steps. Digestion obviously is key when bodybuilding, especially when we're intaking a lot of food like today. We don't want it to be sat in our stomach. We want to make sure everything's moving nicely and we're not feeling bloated all the time. Obviously there's a reason for this refeed, so we want to make sure we're making use of it. Not just a reason to eat loads of crap basically. But also I do have a step goal, which is 15,000 steps per day. I've got about 2,000 left to do, so just doing that now before I go back for my final meal of the day. And I realised I haven't really spoke too much on the vlog today, but you know, it's one of those, I'm not looking to drop loads of info on this. It's more so just so you can get an insight on what I'm eating. I thought, you know, it might be quite interesting for you guys to know what I'm eating on my refeed. Just some interesting content, a little bit of an insight, you know. 4 weeks out and we're managing to push that much food. It's pretty crazy. What I was going to say. Since being on prep, I was doing all my steps in like Jordans or Dunks. So recently I bought some New Balance, right? They're like granddad shoes. I think they're like the 960s or something. But honestly, game changer. My knee joints, my legs aren't feeling as inflamed. Everything is just so much better. Feels like you're walking on clouds almost, especially when I'm doing my cardio on the treadmill. Like I just like bounce through the steps now. Whereas before, my legs were taking a battering, 15,000 steps, high cardio, all that stuff. So happy days. But I'll catch you in the next clip. Just gonna keep walking, listening to a John Jewett podcast at the minute. So we're gonna lock into that, pick up some info. That's where I do all my learning. And loads of other people, you know, trained by JP, Kuba, likes of that. My coach, obviously, Louis Blackmore. And anyway, I'll catch you in the next clip. Alright, final meal of the day. I've got 2 chicken wraps in sweet potato, gluten-free wraps with sweet potato as well. And then I've got cream of rice, a little bit of dark chocolate, and 90 grams of strawberries. There's also some veg in the wraps as well. After that, I've got the other creamy that I mentioned earlier, exactly the same as before. But I typically eat that literally just before bed. So I'm gonna have this, we'll probably chill for a bit, watch a movie or whatever, and then have the creamy, settle down for bed, and then we go again tomorrow. So yeah, we'll catch you in the next clip. It will probably be tomorrow now. Baby spoon again. Always. It's ritual. If you don't do it, try it. Get to know. You're missing out.